Hello, everyone. Welcome back to I Could Be Wrong, our NFL season predictions for 2021. I'm joined by my brother, Justin, as always. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, man.
All right, so today we're going to go through our division picks, our division winners. We're going to go predict our season award winners, our individual award winners. Go into our conference championship matchups as well, give our Super Bowl predictions, and then throw out some bold predictions. Hopefully have some good conversation along the way, as usual. And we'll go ahead and jump into it, right into our division winners, starting off with the AFC East. For this one here, obviously, we both have Buffalo at the top. I'll let you go first, kind of give your rundown of what you're thinking about this division, and then I'll follow up.
Yeah, I've got Buffalo number one. Josh Allen, clear leader there. I've got him as the MVP this year. In fact, they're talented on offense, defense. They added a few weapons throughout free agency in the draft. I think they got Sanders, an additional wide receiver to pair with Diggs and Beasley and Gabriel Davis, who are all, in my opinion, really good wide receivers, and Josh Allen just makes them that much better. I put Miami above New England here because I think Miami does have a little bit more continuity in their system right now. They have a good defense. I'm not sure really what the popular opinion is about Brian Flores. I think he's a heck of a coach. He does seem to find a way to get the most out of his players, and Tua looked really good in the preseason, save for one red zone interception in that first preseason game, but he played lights out, high completion percentage. He seemed to have a much better grasp of the offense. That could change, Of course, I could be wrong. New England, has the best coach in football, but I just believe that with a rookie quarterback now, we know he's going to be starting, and then their receivers, they're not really big household names. They always have a good defense, definitely. They usually have a pretty good run game. So it's all about continuity for me with them. If they can develop chemistry and continuity early, then, I definitely think they have the talent and the coaches to, make a push for that, second seed. I don't think they can beat Buffalo out quite yet. And then the Jets, they're young. They got a new coach, and they're just rebuilding. So that's why I've got them there in last.
Yeah, I agree with Buffalo, obviously. I mean, I think they are the class of the division with the roster they have. Josh Allen is going to be in the MVP conversation, of course, if not win it. So I think that's a no-brainer. I think most people, even the so-called experts, like we talk about, have Buffalo winning that division. I agree also that Brian Flores is a great coach. I think that he's got something brewing in Miami. But you pointed out, in most people's opinion, Bill Belichick is the greatest coach to ever coach football at any level. And I think that he knows what recipe works. Obviously, for 20 years, he had Brady. And when they first won their, first few Super Bowls, Brady was obviously not what he is now. He was kind of like Mac Jones, and that's why they were so excited to get him. I would probably have the same order you would have if they would have stuck with Cam Newton as their starter. But since they've decided to go and put all their chips in with Mac Jones, I think that they're going to rely on old Patriot football from the 2000s, 2001, 2003, where they're just running the ball, relying on the defense. They're not going to ask him to do too much until he's comfortable with it. And then, obviously we have the Jets. They're going to obviously, I think, be the worst team in the division. I think they will be competitive. As they go along, they'll get more competitive. If you're looking for a fantasy stud other than Josh Allen in this draft, I think that Zach Wilson is that dude. He can spin that ball.
Big time.
Like he can chuck that damn thing if you watched him. So I think that if you're looking for a fantasy guy, the Jets probably got one of the best options as far as quarterback goes, because they're going to be throwing a lot. But I think they're going to grow. They're, like you said, they're a young team. They've got to mature. They've got to go through their bumps and bruises like most young teams.
Yeah.
Got a brand new head coach. I think Robert Saleh is going to be a heck of a coach. Obviously, I love him when he was the D coordinator in San Francisco. But I think that, they got some growing pains to go through as well. I do have New England as my seventh seed. I have them as a wild card team as well. Again, just based off the fact that Belichick is that good of a coach, and he's going to put Mac Jones in positions where he can succeed and have the best chance to lead his team and not make mistakes. So that's why I've got, that's why I've got those two flipped. But I think other than that, I agree with pretty much everything you said about this division.